I had a very typical corporate career, typical corporate life till about 4 years ago when I left my job to be in the development sector. But the really great thing I think I did was when I contested the elections last year. So I contested the municipal corporation elections in Gurgaon and won them. My motive. Actually, just it was one of the most natural decisions I've taken in my life. Though to everybody else it seemed like a very extraordinary step and a very brave step on my part, but it did come very naturally to me. And there were just two things that led me to take this step. One was the pothole roads of Gurgaon. So if you were in Gurgaon, 2 years ago, you know what I'm talking about. And the second was the realization that it is much more, it's much faster and much more impactful to change this, change the way things are by being in the system. So that was my thought process, and with that I went into the elections. How I won them, because typically people like us do not really do very well in election results. I think what the 2-3 key factors that helped were that now we are in a digital age. So it was, fairly simple for me to be able to reach out all those voters who were digitally available. So media like internet, like Facebook, like YouTube, mobile, I was able to use these medias to get in touch with people, in touch with voters, tell them about myself, tell them what I stood for, and they got a clarity into what to expect from me if I got elected. And the second thing that was important was that I think people are waiting for good candidates to come out and take charge. I got immense amount of encouragement from all quarters. A lot of volunteers who worked on my campaign, and we had a successful result. I think another key thing that is important is when you stand in elections is that you is that you give enough time to it. I had a campaign that ran for 6 months, and I cringe every time I see people standing, great people standing for elections, but doing it at the last moment, and then not being able to cover the voter base completely, make them comfortable about themselves. So these are things that helped, and yeah, here I am.
I just want to you're not being on that. I need one.
I remember, I don't know whether this remembers or not, I was at her house, the JP, before, when she was preparing for the election. And what we all felt, as she said rightly, probably didn't give much attention to that. The country is waiting for good candidates. It's high time. The country is waiting for good candidates. If good candidates do come in politics, my idea is, and my belief is, that our educated countrymen and even people who are not so literate, they do understand now the politics to a great extent, that only good guys can give us good governance. Nisa is an example of that, that good candidates will win. We must appreciate this fact.
Thank you. So I have a lot of questions. Someone will ask you, someone will. Whatever time to